Okay, everybody, welcome back to... Wait for it.
Wait for it.
The intro is always a little bit awkward.
Wait for it.
Right. Today, we have another special guest. Everybody welcome Karla.
Hello.
Yay!
Another captain over here.
Another captain member of the weightlifting team. I would say, in my eyes, another OG member. Just like
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
All right, let's start from the beginning.
All right.
You joined a few months after Jared did. That's what he said.
Yeah, I
Going off of
joined
him.
I think the semester
sophomore
after.
year, freshman year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was it spring, I think?
I think it was spring.
Spring,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find out? There with the flyers all around campus?
I mean, I came to Iona for rowing,
Oh, yeah.
and then...
Rower.
We all came here for something else.
I know.
Not me. I came here for nothing.
Hey, well, you didn't come here for weightlifting either.
Yeah, no, I didn't. But I found it along
We
the way.
exactly.
I think after rowing, I realized I didn't really like it, but the thing that I liked the most about rowing was the weightlifting part. So then when I saw the little posters in the gym, I was like, what's the harm by just trying it out?
And now
And
look
here I
at
am.
you.
Here I
Best
am.
club female athlete over here.
Yes, oh my god. Yeah, we got told yesterday at
Yes.
practice. Wait,
Carla
what
won
was
an
it?
award.
Yesterday?
Best,
No, it
was
the
it
other day.
best club sports female?
Yeah,
something.
best
I don't know.
Female
Yeah.
athlete. I think that's what it is. Best club sports female.
athlete, yeah.
Period. Female.
Yes, but
Yes.
I think it's a good award.
Yes, and she has to
put
go
on
to a
it.
dinner that I'm invited to that she invited me to, so I'm excited to go too.
I think
And it's at a country club, so it's not at the school, which is 100% better. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun.
Supposedly I'm not even supposed to know. So I don't have, like...
Surprise!
an
Wait,
email.
really? Oh,
I have the email for the invitation, but I don't know, like...
you're winning
if
anything.
I'm supposed to...
So act
win.
surprised.
So was
You're
Danny
gonna be
not-
like, oh my god.
was Danny not supposed to tell you?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't believe so.
Well,
but it's all right.
He had the best intentions.
Yeah, that's why I said
That's so
last time
funny.
he's a kid, he can't keep a secret.
Okay, well now the YouTube might know
What?
this now. We're spoiling it before the awards.
Oh yeah,
Should I
guys,
not?
don't tell. No, we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Guys, just don't tell on us
Guys,
that we knew
shh.
prior.
Keep it a
Guys,
secret.
that stays between us.
Don't get Danny in trouble.
Yeah, don't get Danny in trouble. If it wasn't Danny's fault.
Okay, so
Anyway.
some spring semester, right? Of
Mhm.
what?
Freshman year.
No,
Freshman.
Yeah, so your second semester.
no, freshman year. You were in weightlifting already?
Mm-hmm. I only did rowing for the first semester
I know,
of
but
freshman
I
year.
think Jared joined sophomore year.
No, he didn't.
Are you sure?
He's been in it for 4 years.
Wow, that's crazy. I've been wrong this whole time. Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought for sure it was sophomore year, but it's okay. Maybe I'm crazy.
Phone in.
Did I do a full year of rowing?
I think you did.
don't
I think you
think
might
I
have.
did.
I think you might have, but it's okay. I'm not sure. We'll have to get a fact check, and then Kristen will put it in.
Yeah.
This is so funny. Yeah, I'll put it on the
Okay.
screen.
I don't want to fight over it,
No, that's...
but I feel like I don't know. Now I'm confused.
No, yeah.
Look at your photo.
Look at the Instagram.
Guys, I didn't know them during this time.
I know. Well, I know Kristen.
Well, I knew you a little bit.
I knew Kristen. I met her in class.
We were starting to be friends.
And I
during
was like,
class.
oh my god, she's so smart. I hope she can help with my homework. I didn't think she'd be my friend, though, because, like, I usually, like, from you and Michaela, like, you guys give off, like, cooler vibes, like, just the way you dress and just, like, you just are cool. So I was like, I'm too, like,
Cools
lame.
only.
Yeah, I was like, I'm too lame, like, to, like, be a friend because, like, they're not going to want to be friends with someone like me.
No,
Stop.
girl.
But look at us now.
I know. I think we found out we had lots of similar interests.
Yes.
And then...
2022.
That's
So sophomore
sophomore.
year.
Yeah, 2021 we got there, and then 2022 is spring. What month is that, though?
November.
Yep.
But I
That's
swear I
sophomore.
didn't do a full year of rowing.
Maybe
Maybe you
stopped.
quit and then you just
I just
didn't
didn't.
Yeah.
do anything for a
Yeah.
semester.
So, sophomore year, you join,
Yes.
and this...
Wait, I have a question.
Winter
What? Why did you quit rowing?
It was more so the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, like, rat out the rowing team right now, but...
That's okay. I was riding out the track team.
I mean, at the
And you
end of
still
the
have
day...
roommates that are on the rowing
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
so it's not like you have any, like, bad blood. It's kind of just, like, for you. It wasn't
Yeah, at the end of the day, the coaches did get fired. So,
what?
it
that's all
wasn't-
she's saying.
Hey.
something in my head. It
Yeah.
was something
It was
the whole
rap.
team agreed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, and Kristen, I guess that's what you guys have a good similarity. You both quit a sport. Like, you did
Yeah.
freshman year also, right?
Yeah, I did track my freshman year and then I quit. And I'm still roommates with the
Yeah,
girls
and you're,
that are on the
yeah.
track
So you
team.
guys,
It's literally the
yeah,
same thing.
that's good. You guys had good like.
Yeah, and it was I
leading
quit because of the
experience.
coaches, and it's like,
Yeah.
if it's not for you, it's not for you. And now we have Danny.
Yeah, now we do.
He's our
Period.
friend.
Yeah, I know,
Not
he's
only our
literally our
coach.
friend.
Yes,
Aw.
friend first, coach second.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, so, well, when you left rowing, were you like immediately wanting to get into something? Like, did you feel like the urge to like still be in the gym? Were you still like in the gym on your own? And also, what was your gym experience like prior to coming to Iona? Like, did you have any background?
So, in high school, I also did rowing, but I also lifted throughout the entire.
And did you always
Years.
enjoy weightlifting more? Always.
I always liked weightlifting more.
Okay,
I just liked
interesting.
lifting, squatting. Not so, I didn't know about Olympic weightlifting until I got here. But
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's something that interests me. I might as well try it out.
Mm-hmm.
But after rowing, I still lifted. I went to the gym every day. And then I saw that sign, and I was like, Danny, I'm coming for you. I'm
Yeah.
coming in.
Period. And
But
look
we-
at you.
But that was in the other gym. It wasn't in Bronx.
Yeah, that
so it
was in your
way
shop.
more cramped.
Yeah.
I would have
Way
hated
more
that.
cramped.
That's why I couldn't do it then.
No.
Yeah, that's why. That's the only
Yeah, I know. That would have been so annoying, I feel like. Because
Yeah.
The whole school, the whole gym, like the whole school is in that gym.
Oh, yeah.
I can't
Anybody
even-
can use that gym.
And I can't even take when another team is in the room with us. Like,
Yeah.
imagine the whole entire school. Like, no,
No,
thank
yeah,
you.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't. But like, for track, we were in the gym upstairs, and like sometimes other teams would come in there and be like, "Get out." But
Yeah, like-
most of the time we had our like they get. That's the thing is like they give the varsity teams all their own weightlifting space. You're not gonna give the weightlifting team their own space.
No, that's crazy.
But
kind of crazy.
now we have our own space. I
Now we
suppose.
have-
Now that we bought the other campus,
Yeah.
it took them like the whole to get a whole other room. But
When you, what's it called? When you started weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting on the team, were you nervous? Like, did you feel like you were going to be as good as you are now? Like, did you always like want to go that far, or was it something that just happened on its like own?
I think it's something that happened on its own. I mean, I always loved lifting. I definitely wanted to join the team for the right reasons, but I didn't think I would get this far, as in
right,
like really
Yeah.
committed to
yeah.
it
And competing
and be competing in
stuff.
the Arnold. Like,
Yeah, excuse you, Miss Arnold over here.
Yes. Oh wait. Should we talk about that?
Yeah, go ahead. Go into that.
Okay. Well, you did amazing.
thank you.
6
At
for
the
6.
Arnold.
She went 6 for 6 on her lift.
6 weeks on your lifts. And then wait. What was it? What was the what list was it?
It was snatch and clean and jerk. Yeah,
Both of them.
both. She went 3 for 3 on each of them, so that
Three.
would be 6 for 6 in the full of everything.
I
But
explain to the people that don't know how competitions work, aka
okay.
aka me running the weightlifting podcast.
Yeah, you running the weightlifting.
I'm running the socials, guys.
Do you want to explain it or me?
Like how it's set up, or
Yeah, just how like, and also just walk through your day, like, and what happened that day, and like how you're feeling going into it, because I feel like that was the best like I've ever seen you before a competition, like mentally, like you were having fun and stuff. Like talk about that and like how your mindset like helped you with that.
I think once we got to Ohio, it was nerve-wracking because specifically me and Jer were on the same day. And
Yeah.
we were maybe like 5 hours apart from each other, which made it.
Yeah, more like 10.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Jer was at 8 and she was at 7 at night. Jer was at
Oh,
8 in the
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
so she was up all day watching. She went to watch him, so she was literally up all day and then had to compete
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
Yeah, that's wild that you guys were like that was a long day.
Yeah, but I think it was an advantage in a sense that I got to watch, because then I realized like you just gotta try your best,
Right.
and if anything, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. It wasn't
Yeah.
that like such a big deal. It's more like
Exactly.
you do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And then when it was my turn to weigh in, I just took my socks off and weighed in.
Yeah.
And you were very nervous that
was
whole day
very
about
nervous.
weighing in.
Yeah.
She thought she was going to be, yeah, she did, because you never know, like, what you're going to be on the day. And I remember she was just, like, eating the bare minimum. She didn't want to eat anything. She couldn't go to the bath. It was just like, oh my God, I just want her to, like, compete
Yeah.
so she could feel better already.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So then after the weigh-in, then you had time to warm up. Like, that was the best, I feel like, warm-up you've had also before a competition.
Where
And
do we even warm up?
in the back. Wow, you don't remember.
Oh, like,
She was blacked
in the
out.
back of the
Yeah,
stage.
in the back
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you were warming up. Like, you were having fun, laughing. Like, how did you
Yeah.
get like, how did you get there from all the other competitions of you being anxious, barely, like, being able to talk before, to you being, like, hanging out and having fun while also doing amazing?
I mean, other competitions we've been to, I feel like it was older, more experienced people.
Okay.
I feel like for the Arnold, it was more so, not people of, like, my age, but towards the younger side that have experience, but not, like, a 30-year-old who has been doing it their whole entire life.
Yeah. And you mean watching your session and in your session?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when we did that little, what was it called?
The walkout thing.
When Karla walked out, she strutted her stuff. And you're supposed to go out and, like see where you're going to look when you're lifting. But we've never practiced that, and she's never done that. So, like, she was watching everyone, and everyone, like, squats down, and she just walked up like a model and, like, hit a pose, and then she just, like, walked back. It was so iconic. And then after she made all of her lifts, so it was like, okay, I guess she found her fucking spot.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
whatever.
I think
it
also,
worked.
Once you do the first lift and you get it, you're kind of like, all right, if I could just do this 3 more times,
yeah, and then another,
that'll be good.
and then
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that was amazing. And what's it called? Even your high jump for your snatch. Yeah, she jumped for her, like, when you snatch, you, like, go off the floor a little. Mm-hmm. And this guy next to me, when I was videoing her, he was like, "Whoa, she got, like, 4 feet off the ground."
Definitely not what you're supposed to do, but
it looked good though. Everyone was like, "Whoa, cool."
I got it up.
It was funny.
You have the video of that?
Yeah, I probably do. Yeah,
Oh
I don't
my
have
gosh.
him saying it because it was after, but he was like, "Does she work on high jumps?" I'm like, "Yep."
Yep. So
All
good.
practice,
we
she's
do
the
that.
Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, hopping around.
I mean, once snatches get done, like,
You're kind of calm.
I'm calm in a way of, like,
Because those are the harder ones.
Yeah.
snatches are just difficult. You
Yeah.
lose balance and you're done.
And then you PR'd also, right, when you were there?
I think I
think you did.
PR'd for snatch. I don't think I PR'd for...
Clean and jerk.
Maybe I did.
I think you did for both, but I am not sure.
I'm not sure either.
But that's also amazing to hit, like, your best
oh my god, yeah.
at the fucking competition. That's awesome.
No, that's really cool.
Because once I got, I think it was 5 the lifts down, and I had the last one, I was like,
You're like, you can't mess
I
this
gotta
one
get
up.
this one. Yeah.
you just have to get it, because imagine
Exactly.
getting 5 for 6 or 6 for 6. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
just
know.
fucking...
You can't not.
And I think,
Whip it
and
up.
actually, she was the only one in her session who got 6 for 6 too. So,
I got a
Yes.
water bottle.
yep, a
Yay!
water bottle and a headband.
And the headband.
Yes,
And a couple
headband.
stickers.
Yes, period.
Wow.
A little merch.
Did they say like Arnold?
I think the headband.
The headband says it, and so does the water bottle.
That's cute.
Yes.
That's
And then
really cute.
I'll put stickers in my scrapbook.
Oh my god, yes.
And what was your favorite part of the competition to wrap up the Arnold? Because we've talked about that.
I mean, I liked lifting, but also just the convention was insane. It
Yeah.
was so big. I would not imagine that many little businesses.
Did you have
there.
like a favorite business or a favorite like session you watched or something?
I liked the one that was on the side, like in that little corner.
The Rogue?
No,
Oh, what?
it was like where Joel competed.
Oh,
Joel
like
was competing.
in that main area.
Yeah,
That
the
little
guy
area.
right next to him. They were
Yeah,
university. but
those
they were
people were.
lifting
I know who you're talking about. Yep,
crazy.
they were crazy.
Like an insane amount of weight.
It was just like, imagine competing in a hotel lobby,
Right.
like in the hallway of a hotel lobby, and people are just walking past while you're competing, and then there's people standing and waiting, like on the, like there's like a little gate, and then people are behind the gate watching, and then other people are just walking in and out of the competition, like walking past you while you're like lifting 700 pounds.
Oh my god.
And that's very distracting, I feel like. So it's very
Yeah.
impressive that they're like able to tune everything out. Like people coming in costume. There was people dressed in like gorilla outfits. It was just like crazy.
Yeah,
and,
no, I wouldn't
And
be able
you're
to do
blocking
that.
all this out, like lifting a crazy amount of weight. It was really
Yeah.
that was really cool. I actually forgot
Yeah.
about that.
That's wild.
Crazy. Yeah.
And like the guys, so Joel was competing, but right next to Joel,
yeah.
they were competing head to head.
Yeah.
Like they were lifting.
Like
the
people
same
are dropping
numbers.
the weight while you're trying to lift it off the ground, like next to you. Like if I was lifting right now,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
that's
I
so
dropped
much
my
at once.
and that's so hard. Like
That's
what?
so overstimulating.
And you could feel the ground like shaking on the other platform. Like I could not do
Yeah,
that. I
that
can't
makes
even
a
do
lot.
it.
Maddie would be like, "Wait, everybody turn around."
I'd be like, no one look
Wait,
at me.
no,
Close your
everybody
eyes.
stop.
Close your eyes, guys.
But
You
those two
actually
guys-
wait for them to go though at practice.
Yeah. Well, Danny actually came over to me last practice, and I was like, "Can you literally leave?"
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Get away from me!" Like, because then I can't do it. Because then it's like I'm like too like. Oh my god, everyone's
It's stressful.
No, it's
yeah,
the pressure.
Get away from me.
Yeah.
I need to be on my own. in the world.
You need to
Solitude.
be, isolated.
So when you started weightlifting, who was on the team first? Do you remember?
Okay. Yes.
And also, how was it learning? Like, because you had to go obviously from the bar or whatever, like the pole that we use, to like a regular weight. But you already were weightlifting, so was that like hard to like go back and like start in the beginning?
Is a little bit of a challenge to get the movements down, weight wise, just because in rowing you have to lift weight and you have to squat a certain amount because in a boat you're like pushing the weight of the water. But I mean, we did like the pole for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Was that annoying for you, or are you like, I want to move up, or no?
It wasn't annoying because I really wanted to get
Perfect.
because I didn't want to get hurt. So it was more of like if I
Yeah.
get the technique down, then there's less of a risk of
Getting hurt.
Exactly.
breaking my ankle.
Yeah.
But I definitely enjoyed getting on the bar the first time.
You were like,
Yeah. No, yeah,
I
that's
could
cool.
lift that. That's
Yeah.
Now look at what you can lift. And you hit a 200-pound squat. You've done.
I hit
That's crazy.
200.
Oh my god, that's wild.
We'll see at the end of the semester because he wants to do like a
300.
max out. So we'll.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because that's easy for you. You could do it again.
I don't know if I could hit 200 again.
I think you
I'm
can.
gonna be honest.
Yes, you can.
We'll see.
We'll see.
You already do.
I want to see how much I can hit.
You can hit a lot too.
I think you can hit a
go
lot.
light every practice
I don't
for
know.
yourself.
Yeah.
Especially if
I
you're
know,
going
I
only one singular squat.
Yeah, I know. I wonder
You
how
can
much.
go.
I want to try.
I want to die.
I want to be a part of
that.
that max out.
I don't want to.
I have a question. How was it like transitioning from like how you like who taught your lifting for rowing? Like, was it different?
Coaching.
Transitioning from like what they taught you there to like what Danny like teaches you. Like, does he teach you different stuff?
I had 2 lifting coaches. I swear every year they change it or one gets fired or whatever. So I think
So did you have the coaches that are like there in the
That are currently there.
lifting, like
No.
the people like because they have like they have like coaches that are just meant to like do the lift for like all of the varsity teams. For track, our coach just did it, so I never like used any of
Oh
them.
god, okay. We had a coach for rowing, and then we would go lift, and there would be a separate.
Okay, yeah,
But 2 of the lifting coaches I had are not there anymore.
yeah,
Now it's like 3 other people have passed.
yeah.
So that's been that. But they definitely taught differently. They did cleans, which I feel like were not
Correct.
the right technique compared to what Danny was saying. Like, at all. Like, they do hang cleans, but, like, I'm not even going to try to explain.
Okay.
It just,
I'll watch
they do it, like, from below the knee,
Okay.
but they don't, like,
Yeah,
jump.
I remember. And then
I
it's like you
know.
also like they would also tell you to like flip your arms like forward, kind of like and like not
do it correct.
just
There's, like,
weird.
no hitting the contact point there.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just, like,
none
lifting
of that.
the weight, and
yeah.
that's it.
So everything opposite. Oh, it's
Yeah, no, literally,
I
like,
be like,
I
don't
mean,
use
like,
your arms.
Yeah.
It was strange because I hear like my roommate talk about it, and it's just
Wrong. You're like, oh my
not
god, girl.
wrong. But I'm like, why would he teach it like that?
Yeah.
Because if you get hurt,
Yeah.
they don't care about like the technique. So if you get hurt, then you're kind of screwed for the rest of the
If you're
And a lot.
season.
Hey, I don't want to talk a lot about those athletes, but a lot of those athletes get hurt.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people on the teams that I know
Of those people.
that on the varsity teams, we're a club sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Club
bitch.
sport represent. But
Sorry. No,
a lot of the people on the varsity teams, they get injured, and I don't
Their
know.
fault.
They do. And that's
So-
why there's never appointments for the
Doctor.
what's a health
Yeah,
physical
the
therapist?
trainer.
trainer. That was it.
Oh. Physical therapist is the same
The therapist.
thing.
But
Anyways.
both.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know, because it was definitely a lot different for me too. I remember like my coach would like when for like front squat, she would told us like to hold the bar with these 2 fingers like this. And so I came in and I would like Danny was like, you know how to do a front squat, and I was like, yeah.
You're like,
and so I did it like this, and he was like, no, use your whole hand. What the hell are you doing?
She's
and I
like,
was
what are
like,
you, a dinosaur?
I
no,
swear I
literally.
learned the same exact thing as the 2 fingers.
That's
Yeah.
I don't
weird.
know why.
I like and it always hurt so much more, and then you use your whole hand and you're like, wait, that's so much more comfortable.
Because it's straining your wrist more if you're using 2
Yeah, I
singular
know.
fingers.
That hurts so much more. But yeah.
Okay, your first competition. How did you feel? Were you prepared? Were you like? How was everything 'cause with the beep and the timer and everything?
Yeah.
Like, were you scared? Where was it? Everything.
Pretty sure it was in New York.
Yes.
Brooklyn.
I'm testing.
Oh my god.
I liked that one.
It
'cause
was in a garage.
Yeah, it was just in a garage.
Wait,
Super
that's so
homey.
cool.
Everyone was very, very nice.
Raining, pouring rain.
Boring.
Pouring rain out.
Oh
Pulled
my
up in a
God.
Dodge minivan.
Wait, when was this?
This was the end of the spring semester sophomore year.
Yeah. Our first ever competition.
Wow.
Yep. Because I was friends with Michaela already.
And they came.
And I moved in with
Yeah.
her for junior year. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, me and Michaela went and she ruined her laptop because it was raining so bad.
It was
Ugh.
pretty
It
bad.
soaked through her laptop.
Dang.
Yeah, it was really
That
bad.
sucks.
It was really nice, but it was also nerve-wracking just because the girls that were lifting
Yes.
were
Yeah.
lifting an insane amount of weight.
Yeah.
But
And you're just like, I'm doing it.
yeah, I was like,
Did you feel prepared though? Like, did you know like everything that was gonna happen, or were you kind of also just going like based off what you saw?
I mean, I kind of just went off
Everyone else.
everyone else, but also coach was like, this is your first time, like just have fun with it, just
Yeah.
try the movements out, and that's it. So definitely
And you ate.
less pressure on me, but
And you did good.
Yeah.
it definitely got us ready for the next ones we had.
Yeah, it's good that you guys started like so early. Give
Yeah,
you a lot of
I agree.
opportunity.
Yeah.
I actually like how we compete. I really thought that we weren't going to compete as often as we
Yeah.
are right now.
And I feel like we could even compete more. Like, there's more that we could do. It's just like we're so crunched on time
And
right
we're
now.
a small team. We kind of
Oh,
are
yeah.
decently small.
We're like
Yeah.
a very small team.
Yeah.
Compared to
Well,
everybody
who was on the
else.
team when you joined? Was it just who was
It
it?
was me, Jeremy,
Was it Jared?
Sean
Sean.
joined a little later, like a semester later, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Jules was on the team,
Yes.
and Jared was on and off. And there was another girl that was like only Fridays.
Okay.
So a lot of people joined, but they weren't.
Yeah, they weren't
Committed.
like all the time.
Not even committed, just like on top of their
Yeah.
Shit.
stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that. We don't know anything about that here.
Yeah, I know. What do you?
They know. Podcast knows.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah, but you like.
But I'm locking in now.
You want to come, so it's
Yeah,
not like
she's
No, I
coming.
know.
Are you coming today?
Yeah. Oh no, I work. This is my last. This is my. Oh no, wait, is today? This is my
Second to
second to last time that I can't come. Next Wednesday I can't come, and then I'm done.
Okay.
With work.
That
You're here
means
Friday.
I'm here Friday.
There you go.
Yeah.
You could use-
Mondays and Fridays.
do a Karla's
Until I
ab
work.
thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Today and tomorrow.
Isn't that a good ab workout?
Bro, it
Just
hurts
That
so
was
bad.
nice. Yeah.
It hurts
Dude,
so bad.
my abs and my muscles are sore
Oh my god, I did it at
from
3
last
a.m. last
breakfast.
night. And then
3 a.m. is crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Because I did all my internship work and then I was like, I'm gonna die, so
You're like,
let's work out.
I'm gonna do
I
abs.
literally, you should have seen me. I was punching my computer screen like I thought I was gonna crack. I started ripping my hair out. Jared's like, oh, what's going on? And then I started yelling at him like, stop asking me what's going. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna talk to you. I was like, yeah, don't. Like,
And now
It's
you're,
not
yeah,
good.
be careful now with your weightlifting arms. You're gonna break your computer.
no, for real.
You're too strong.
No, I'm like waiting for like the results to come in, but still waiting.
They've come
Still
in.
waiting.
I see the results.
I
Yeah,
do too.
thank you guys. You guys are such a good liar. What's it called? So, you graduate in May.
Oh my god.
How do you feel? What's your plans on weightlifting after? What's going on?
What's going on?
For real.
I mean, I'd love to continue. Like, I really, really would. And
Yeah.
I will at the gym, but it's more so of, like, the coach factor.
Yeah.
Because now that we
You're gonna
graduate...
miss Danny.
I'm gonna start crying.
Aw.
No, I'm just gonna, like, miss the whole, like, family type of
Vibe.
team that we have.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, we're committed, but it's also just, like, we have fun.
Yeah.
in
Committed to
practice.
each other.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank
Aw.
What's it called? Okay, but
Okay,
so
coming back.
weightlifting after you're gonna do it on your own. Do you have like any gym that you already go to that you can continue at or no?
I mean, I go to, like, the Edge. It's a pretty commercial gym.
Yeah.
Period.
I always whip out snatches and clean and jerks, and everyone looks at me like I'm crazy because they're just squatting.
Yeah,
and, like,
is it
deadlifting.
weird
Yeah.
to work out in the gym like that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially when you fail a snatch in, like, the pub, like,
In the public
In
gym?
a
Yeah.
public gym.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on.
and, like, it falls behind you, and you have to run and catch it before it hits someone's, like, toesies.
Right.
or if someone's like doing crunches behind.
And they'll look at you and they'll be like, they'll give you, like, a fist bump next time.
It's like,
Like,
it's
dude,
like you try
shut
right
up.
now. Like you try.
Yeah.
Actually.
No.
Not like you
facts.
get on the bar right now.
Yeah.
Fun little story. Someone came up to me while I was snatching and was like, can you teach me how to do this? And this guy's, like, 40 years old.
Oh,
like,
that's sweet.
like super cute,
Yeah.
but I was like, you know, it's a really hard movement to just, like, whoop up on, like, the first time doing it.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, just do it. I got it. And I had, like, 20s on each side.
Wait, you didn't take the weight off?
He didn't let me. He's like, no, this is fine for me. I swear he just gets up on the bar and just, like, whips it up.
And he did it?
And, no, like, his back was, like...
Almost broke.
Like,
Did he let go?
his arms were, like, shaking and they were bent. And
Did he let go or no?
he, like, let go at one point.
Yeah.
But then he was like, I'll get it next time. And I'm like,
Okay, buddy.
You're
You're going to break your back,
You
hon.
need lessons.
Yeah. You
This
need
is not...
school.
You should charge.
You just... That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people go to CrossFit gyms to do what I do. but
Yeah.
it's expensive.
Yeah, very expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah.
There's one by my house. It's like $200 a month.
I pay $10 a month.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
no,
At least you could
mm.
still do the same things because
Yeah.
Planet Fitness, you can't do that.
I have to ask if they have a woman's bar.
Oh, really?
Not so much because of the weight, but, like, they're thinner.
No,
So
yeah,
the
they're
grip is
yeah,
just-
I agree.
Do they usually or no?
I don't know. I have to ask. I feel like they have to have one.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be weird
Would
if
you
they
be
didn't.
one of those people who would bring one? If you ever get one and then
Oh,
bring
yeah,
it
let
into
me
the
just-
gym?
I
don't
in my
know.
car.
I don't know. Maybe
Whip
you
through the
should.
door.
Maybe you should get like a cute little bag for one.
Aw.
Like,
Like
you
one
know,
that,
like the
like, is
boa
tiny?
staffs for like martial arts, like the big one.
Yeah.
I used to have like a little bag.
Of
And
course.
you'd be like,
I'm just going to bring a stick
Yeah.
yeah, just do
and
it.
do my little
It's like-
warm up.
Yeah.
Period.
I used to, when I went to the gym, it was like a gym that was also attached to like a orthopedic center. So it was like all the
cool.
old people like went out and worked out
Get
there.
a little carrot after.
And yeah, it was like yeah, and so like I would be doing like cleans and stuff, and it was all these old people, and they'd be like, "What the
so
hell?"
impressed. They're probably like, "Oh, you're so strong."
No, yeah, but it was like a bunch of old men. Also, I was like, oh.
Yeah, gyms are creepy.
You gym,
sometimes.
yeah,
Their
gym's
pants
gonna
are
be
just
weird. Ew,
I'm sorry.
bros.
It's not my fault. It's theirs. No,
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
the one who did it.
true.
I think I had a cute little old man come up to me on the treadmill because I was walking backwards, like on an incline.
Yeah. Oh my God,
'cause it
Jared
just
does that too.
helps your knees.
Jared's doing that
It
the
literally
other day.
helps your knees so much. And he comes up, he's like,
What are you
I'm
doing?
sorry, what does that do for you? I was like, just like helps. He's like, wow, I couldn't walk backwards if I tried.
Oh. No, I feel like after
My
a
heart.
minute I'd like fall. Like I'd be like, wait. Because I kind of disassociate when I'm at the gym.
Yeah.
Like I kind of feel like I'm out of body, and then I get in the car and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know?
I had an old man comment on one of my tattoos before.
That's cute.
What does it mean?
Well, no, it was kind of odd. It was like
Yeah.
it was the, so
You
I
don't
have
like
a,
old men, huh?
No, I don't really like. I'm not a huge old.
You'd like
person
my grandpa.
fan.
He's cute.
I do like them
When they're grandpas?
when they're like grandpa. When their grandpa's like somebody's grandpa.
When it's with the...
But when you get them out of the driver's seat. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah. No,
say.
yeah.
That's
That
my
is
thing
bad.
about old people. Anyway,
Amen. to
but he
that.
wants me. I have this Band-Aid on my shin.
I
right
love
here.
that Band-Aid.
And he came up to me. He was like, "What does that mean?" And I was like,
It means I got a Band-Aid.
It actually doesn't really even have a meaning." And he was like, "Oh, well, I think that's kind of dumb." And I was like,
I
He
think you
gave
should
his
keep-
opinion.
"No, yeah, he did." I was like,
I would've
"Okay,
spit on him.
well, yeah, I don't know. I like it." So he was like, "Okay," and I was like,
You should have been
"Okay."
like, it's because I have a boo-boo.
I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's a real Band-Aid."
I got a
No.
boo-boo and I'm hurt inside.
Yeah, it was like,
Band-Aid over a bullet hole, bitch.
I have to get this leg amputated. Oh my god.
Okay. What are you gonna miss most about like the weightlifting team here? And also, what's it called? What are you like excited? Like, are you gonna continue to compete? Like, do you want, like you said, you're gonna continue to work out and do it, but like, are you gonna find competitions, like stuff like that? So.
I think the first thing that I'm gonna miss the most is just the team in general. It's like a schedule at this point. Like,
Yeah.
you know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday that it's gonna be fun, but also like you get to work out
Yeah.
and basically do the thing you like to do.
Yeah.
I'd like to compete, except you need a coach.
Yeah.
So it's if
I have my certifications.
I fly Danny every time from
and
New
I
York
have my
to get here.
I have mine as well.
Oh yes.
I could always
Wait,
just
that's
be like-
so
referee?
funny.
I could always just be like,
Hey, I'm
here.
technically a coach.
so if you have any local ones, I could just be like, I'm here to coach.
Yeah, no, that'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
but yeah, I think I feel like you feel more comfortable competing with Danny there.
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't really get. I mean, I could get used to a new coach,
Yeah.
but I couldn't.
Could you coach yourself?
Thing
Sam
is, like, I
Sulek?
don't know. Thing is, I don't know if I mess up the technique. Sometimes I won't realize it.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Coach sees it every single time.
Right.
Yes.
So it's like,
even when he's not there.
Even when he's not there, he texts me.
Yeah.
Carla,
Fix
keep
that.
your feet down.
Carla.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Stop
about
healing. Stop healing.
it. Stay on your midfoot.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
me in cheers.
Midfoot.
Stop healing.
Stop
Like,
healing.
I know.
Two-bit heel.
Two-bit heel.
I don't know, I'm definitely gonna miss it. It's sad to think about for sure. Because now I want to like stay here for a 5th year. And,
Yeah.
But I can't say it. I don't know.
And I can't afford it.
Educationally wise,
Yeah, no.
Educationally and financially.
I do it for the lifting.
Yeah.
Maybe I wish we could get
Just-
scholarships for that.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I know. They should turn it into a varsity sport at this point.
I think they will.
You think that?
I think
Of course,
Matt's
as soon
gonna
as
do
we
it for
leave.
us.
As soon as we leave, they're gonna turn it into.
Yeah. That's always. We always get the short end of the stick. Our generation. Our year. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have to say one thing.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Matt Grimaldi here.
Matt, we love you so
Yes,
much. We miss
Matt.
you.
I
Matt.
think for the Arnold, he's like the one that really hyped us up
Yes.
to just go up there and like,
Every
whip the
positive
weight up.
thing he could say, he would say it, and he'd multiply it by 100 every
Yeah.
single time. He was the like sweetest person.
I wish he
ever.
came to every single competition.
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
And he makes them feel very like supported and very like, I don't know, what's the word? You know what I mean? Like he makes you just feel like loved and like you're like no matter how you do, like don't worry,
Yeah.
like you're
the
gonna be
stress
fine.
is
Like
off your body.
Yeah.
like this is for you. Like do it for yourself. And
Yeah.
even if you fail, like if you get it up after that, like that's even more amazing. Like that's
Yeah.
what he's like the kindest guy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
so
love
sweet.
We
that.
love him.
You talked about him on the first episode. He was the one that
Yes.
always he went to the competitions like early.
Yes.
Like to go watch early.
Other
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got very into it. Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I'm
shout
honestly
out him.
glad he did because now like he really likes it.
And there's
Yeah.
more now. He knows more about it, and he can do more for
That's-
the school. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's great
Yeah.
for the sport
Yeah.
itself.
hmm
I love that.
Thanks, Matt. Love you.
Thank you, man.
All right, on that, I think we're gonna wrap this up.
Oh wait, and please fix the bench at
We
the,
have-
at the gym.
We
Thanks.
have a bench that needs fixing.
No, he already knew. I texted him.
Anyway.
Thank you.
That's so fun.
Love you.
But Karla, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
in.
Thanks for guys.
Best female athlete, club athlete over here.
Thank you guys for
Yay!
inviting me. I
Congratulations.
appreciate it.
And congratulations on all your accomplishments
Yes.
and everything.
We
in
wish you the
future.
best.
We love you.
Yes.
Well, congrats on your accomplishment too, guys.
Stop it.
yeah.
Oh,
just
stop
don't.
This was.
I'm coming for your ass in the next competition.
Oh yeah, Kristen's gonna beat her.
Hell yeah.
Stay tuned to hear Kristen beating her.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
All right, this was
Thanks, guys.
Waitful.
So that's been.
You almost forgot.
I know. I almost did.
This was
Wait for
it.
it.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.